UConn Huskies versus the Lady Michigan Wolverines. Both lady teams, women's basketball. Let's get after it. We know UConn's supposed to be powerhouse. Right here, by the way, guys. Right here, when you see this action right here, when you see this formation right here, so we're going to pause it with what UConn is in, right? Right here, we see 2 up high, 2 guard front. We call this a 2 guard front, and 3. So 2-3 formation. We have wings to the foul line extended, the center. When you see this, you think high post action, you think UCLA type of offense, or you think Princeton chin offense. Princeton chin, really. Don't know why I said UCLA, but because UCLA is 1-4. But this is Princeton type look for a 2-3. They usually use chin action or they use a high post. Let's see what the UConn does. Yep, chin action right here. We talked about it. We talked this in the Indiana women's offensive preview. Look at this. That was chin action right here. Quintessential chin action. What is chin action for the new viewers here? Chin action, you pass the wing. You have one back screen. Then you have a drift screen that looks like a flare screen right here. Then you play off that. You can use it. You can curl it. Use it. If not, you pass to the high post. And usually we use split action. Split action, which you down screen, play away, and different things you can do out of it. Looks like they're going to almost get to split action, but it's a handoff, and we play out of it. I know UConn has a really, really good, I think, sophomore, Sarah Strong. I think she's from South Carolina, so went to UConn, not South Carolina. So let's see what these teams really have in store for us. Interesting. I think the first half, I saw the end of the first half, I saw the quarter of the score, and it was I think UConn was up big. I don't know what ended up happening. I don't know if it was in a blowout or if Michigan tried to make it a little bit closer. We'll see. Don't know much about Michigan's offense. Even though I know a lot about Big Ten right here. What are we in, guys? Almost like a similar set, right? 2-3 high, double screen away. It's kind of like stuff that we kind of like UCLA stuff of old here, but very good action. Let's talk about Michigan real quick. We're not going to pause it all the time here, but look right here. Get the ball right here. Get the ball to the wing here. We're going to do a back screen, almost like a UCLA cut, because this is UCLA cut because forward at the elbow, it's a back screen. And then what happens here is it passes to the high post. They cut off it, and then after they cut off it, nothing's there, double screen away. Typical old school UCLA stuff. And we kind of talked about a little bit of this a moment ago. Really good post-entry feed, but really good defense. UConn is the team to beat this year, I believe. They're going to be a tough out for any team. But let's see if the Michigan Lady Wolverines can get it done. In a men's game, we always talk about double screens or slip to slip, screen to screener, slip in the double screens. That's kind of what we looked about a lot of. All right, let's see what happens here. Low post. I wonder if... So Gino Auriemma, he used to run triangle offense back in the 90s, right? Then he went to a little bit more Princeton, then a bit more hybrid Princeton, as in like 5-6 years ago. Now, I think he's been more hybrid a little bit. So it's nice to see coaches who've been such a long time always just, even though the running offense has been around for a while, they're always seeing, hey, what's best for our talent? What's best for evaluation? Good defense by Michigan. Good job by Michigan. Michigan come to play, it looks like, guys. Very good. Love to see it. Let's get our cam up there. Very good. All right, guys. I want to see some good action. In the high post, we're going to see here. Going to see almost double screen. Good job. I like this twirl action. I call this twirl action right here, or twist action, if you will. So they're going to pass the ball into the high post here eventually, right? Or right here. But then they're going to set a double screen away for the corner here. Do you see this? And they could do so many things. They can use it. They can curl it. They can back cut it. They cut it. Then the other person now sets the screen here because the first person made a cut. So very good action. Like to see that. And we'll see if teams switch a lot. Modern day basketball, the last 7-8 years, a lot of teams want to switch. They're okay with switching the screens. So we're going to see if that's what these two teams continue to do. Or do. Come off it. Dribble hand up into high post here. Back screen. Are we going to get into our chin action? Maybe not. Going to the high-low post. Very good stuff. Play the high post. Very good high-low action. Very good. When you're fronting the post, I'm going to talk about this with Arizona with men's basketball. Even though it wasn't a flash here, when someone's fronting, you just want to get some high-low looks from the high post there. Dump down. It's very tough, very difficult. There was no help because UConn spaced it out so well. It's tough to help off that. By the way, guys, this is water. It's not vodka. It's not moonshine. This is water, okay? I talk a lot, talk fast. My throat gets very good. Drive. Couldn't quite finish there. UConn, excellent transition team here. The sideline. Don't get the offensive rebound. You got to go back. We'll see if this is how UConn really... first quarter, I noticed UConn was about big, so we'll see if that's part of the reason why. Very good. Come off it. What's Michigan going to do? Michigan, they both like to play in the high post a little bit, so we'll see so far. So we'll see what happens here. Go handoff into a ball screen. Okay, that's good action. Again, the thing I love about women's basketball is that they're in offense. They try to run offense, right? They try to run offense and get after it. It's not just, hey, let's do a ball screen at 20 seconds and get after it. They do that, but it's a little bit more continuity a little bit than you expect from other forms. Back screen, we see a flare screen here. Yep, flare screen happens right there. Read it. Come off it. There's so many things you can do off the flare screen. Cut it, curl it, read it. Very good. Good hard cut there. And Sarah Strong is such a it's her name, I believe. UConn fans, let me know. But guys, like and subscribe if you like. Sarah Strong is such a tough matchup. She can go out the perimeter and shoot it. She can post you up if you put on a guard on her. It's just a tough matchup nightmare. See how Michigan kind of says, okay, so they go after it. Very good defense. Tough. Post defense is going to be tough, it looks like. UConn's always known for having pretty good post, too, when healthy. For good players in general, right? I'm going to show it a little bit. Yep. This is kind of old school UConn. Old school. If you played high school, you see a slot come out here, dribble handoff into a down screen, and then to post up usually, depending on if you like your center or not, to have the ball on a low block. You know, we talked about this, like having a guard on Strong, she can just create so many things, you know. And UConn lets her play outside in. It's not just she's inside. I think that's a big pitch for UConn recruiting. It's like, hey, Sarah, you're going to be a guard here. You could play like a guard here. And I think she likes that. That's a tough take here. And I noticed that a lot against elite shot blockers. Really tough here. All right, going to go and handoff here. And handoff just to get to, if they're denying the screens there, just get some more movement, get some action going. They're going to do ISO with Sarah Strong and do dribble handoff. Come off it. Two-man game action. This is a tough two-man game action, right, with those two. All right, Michigan, very good. Tough closeout there. You want to see a better closeout here by Michigan. Second chance points. Talk about all the time, guys. Second chance points is so huge in college basketball. Big in basketball in general, but for college basketball, we see so many games, sometimes won and lost by the rebound. All right, let's come off here. Down screen. Could look for a post up there. Don't have it. Pin wide, pin down. Going to reject cut. Come off it. Very cut. Very good. Good action, guys. Good action. All right, now let's go, Michigan. Let's see if we can attack in transition. Come off it. Drive. You want to travel there. I don't know if that was a travel there. Tough. Yeah, this is just congestion. This is probably this is Michigan's worst offensive possession, I think, that we've seen in the last 5 minutes, right, guys? All right, let's see. UConn loves a transition. And that's why. Especially when Gino's teams are deeper. And a couple years ago when they were injured, they had 6 guys. They obviously couldn't run as much as they wanted to. But usually when UConn, especially that window where they had legit 8 deep, they were really into transition. And they were good in the half court. Right here. Good job. Let's go, Michigan. Let's see what we can get. Okay, high-low. Okay, guys. You got to meet the pass there, guys. You want to see the center come out and meet the pass here. We don't talk about too much in the half court here, but when you're getting road like that, and she's an active athletic defender, you kind of want to make sure you meet that pass a little bit, make it take a step up, or have your hands out a little bit further, and you have to go up and grab it a little bit more stronger. Because when you're playing against bigger or more athletic players, you've got to kind of get there before they do. You can't let them get away with their athleticism or their lower body strength. All right. Got to get in there, look for a back door real quick. Pin down screen. Good drive there, very good. Good take by Michigan. Okay, let's get back in transition here. See, good take by Michigan. Got to have those buckets against a top-tier team. All right. Driving in transition here. Swing. Tough closeout, yeah. We see some poor closeouts by Michigan, right? Right here, we understand she's a three-point threat there, but she's not someone that you really want to have her deck it, because even though she is not as crafty, say, as point guards, she's going to blow by you. One thing you want to see from this player is just better closeout. Coaches teach closeout a different way here. It's a sprint screen. I know they want to get the 3 there, but you got to chop it a little bit closer, break down a little bit further, so that if she takes a 3, it's going to be right in front of you. Because one thing you don't want to have happen is teams get in the paint at will like that. So the closeout could have been a little bit better. Guys, like and subscribe if you guys like what you see. Let me know what you like and don't like. High post. Good ball in the high post here. Is that double screen? Tough. Michigan looks they just got to settle down. Michigan's just got to settle down. I know it's UConn, but just settle down here. High-low look. Yeah, UConn right now is attacking in transition right now. The first adjustment I want to see Michigan do is just better execute their stuff in the half court on offense and look a little bit, if rust's not the right word, they're a little bit frazzled a little bit just they got to get kind of settled a little bit. Good hesitation. Did you see her? Good hesitation. Couldn't quite close it. All right. Good rip throughs. All right. Let's go, Michigan. Just get into their sets a little bit more and get after it. UConn hasn't. UConn has good ball pressure, but they've still been able to kind of do some things here. So it's not just like, oh, well, UConn just pressuring the hell out of them. They can't really get the ball past. Nice Gino. Again, we talked about how just historic, him and his staff just always evolved. Went from triangle in the 90s. Yeah, this is just a little frazzled here. Again, they're number 16. Hopefully they'll settle in. Hope this game isn't a blowout. Like I thought the first quarter score suggestion. Okay. Where are we in, Michigan? Where are we in here, Michigan? Good flare screen, okay. What about that? A lot of teams don't set these ball screens like this anymore because it's very, I'm not going to say archaic, but the reason they don't is we're like, hey, I'm going to pass out instead of ball screens because I think coaches think it's really easy right here because coaches think it's really easy to just like same side ball screen. They think it's really easy to defend. It's a little bit easier on the defense. That's what coaches think. Some coaches think. It's tough. Again, we want to see Michigan just settle down a little bit, get after it. And right now, UConn's doing a good job defensive, bringing the energy, but Michigan can settle down a little bit too. Just a couple easy points here. Can you get that? All right. Good. And one. Okay. Good job. We're on the board here. All right. Let's see what UConn's going to break here. Michigan getting back on the break here, trying to get over, trying to load up here. And again, we talk about transition. When you're in transition defense here and they bring it up to a side here, you want to overload on that side, right? So if the ball is being brought up here, you want to kind of overload that side and be okay with that skip pass in transition. You just don't want to be super out in transition where they can just drive and attack. You see a lot in the NBA when teams allow it for people not spread out and you're not shrinking the gap, shrinking the court a little bit. You just see guys just do blow-bys too often. Come off it. We're going to drive a little bit. A little air ball. Again, we just got to settle down a little bit. Let's get into our offense here. Some years UConn's aggressive defense, other times their pack line. They've been aggressive here. As they should. They have some depth, they have some athleticism, they have some really good players that move east to west, so either defense is fine. In transition here. Bam. Good, tough take. UConn scored, I believe, 6 points in transition now. 6 to 8 points. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Got it. Tough block. Screen. Curl. Oh, very good. Come off it. As long as you're set, you can take that shot. As long as you're settled, you got to be settled when you take that shot. Got to be settled when you take that shot, guys. Which it looked like she did a good job setting up. Being balanced. Good transition pass. Man, is Sarah Strong one of the best players in the women's game right now, guys? Comment down below what you guys think. Off it. Right, post. In transition, right, Michigan. Good job. And there you go. Oh, close. Man, as a coach, I was like, hey, let's just keep fighting. Let's just keep fighting, right? We're here all day. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep on fighting. Have it break down here. Coming off. Very good. All right, 19-5. Let's see if Michigan can get some stuff here. Let's get into their sets. Got off it. It's going to be a back screen into a ball screen. All right, good action there. Then we have some weak side interaction. Very good right here. Just really good stuff. Simple, but to the point here, right? Ball goes in the pass in here. We have a back screen. Try to look for that. They help on that. Into a ball screen. Very good. And for the center here, even though it's big to big, you'd like to see it maybe go guard to big. So if they switch it, you can do some more things out of it. We'll see what happens here. Very tough take, though. At least you got the ball up there. Very good. And UConn's going to go off to the races. We've seen this happen a lot, right? UConn's just running it. The first quarter, they're just saying, hey, we're going to come out in transition. That's been their offense really most of it. Good 3-point shot. Pass, swing. It's fine taking those shots. You gotta make sure you're balanced and you're not rushing yourself. You're still going up and down. You're set. Coaches want to call it square to the rim. I don't call it square as much because I've seen some shooters be really good with their feet pointed side a little bit. Don't want to get too much technical on this video, but yeah, swing, 3. Okay, see what Michigan does. I believe this is in the Northeast. I don't think it's at UConn, but I think this is... Yeah, Mohegan Sun's usually in the Northeast, Massachusetts area. So it should be UConn. Home game. All right, Michigan starting to set here. Back screen. Usually it's a ball screen, but they're going to do dribble handoff into almost like zoom action with a dribble handoff with a back screen there to post up. Very good. Got a lot of stuff going on with the Michigan set right there. If you guys saw that, it's a ball screen. Then we had a back screen coming up here. Good set to come off here. Let's break this down, guys, real quick, because this is a good set here. Then they're calling it 1-1-1. I don't know if UConn snips it out or not. I don't see anyone on the assist doing it. Pass over here. We see a back screen, right? Look what that cutter does here. We have a dribble handoff right here. And this is kind of like their big right here. What's going to happen is while this pick and roll is happening, we have a quick back screen into maybe a low post pass there. If not, we have a three-point shot there. Not a bad take by Michigan. Not a bad set by Michigan. I like it. All right, 22-5. All right, second quarter. Comment down below if you guys think the men's game should go to quarters or not. Michigan running in their zone a little bit. Could be 2-3, could be an amoeba, could be 1-1-3. So if it's a 2-3 zone, which I've been dissecting, if it's a 2-3 zone, this is what we want to do, guys. The guard responsibility, we have a ton of videos on this. Guard responsibilities, top two, are to plug the drive, contest shots, be with the high post. Wing responsibility is take with a 3, deny the corner, get involved with the play. Not the high post. The goalie responsibility is not the high post, but it's to go block to block, communicate, and the high post responsibility is the guard. The ball goes in the high post, we go man. Very good, Michigan. Coming off here, very good. Gets there, very good. Good job at Michigan. Good zone. Guys, watch that zone video if you guys want to see good zone play by Merrimack and other zone videos. Very good by Michigan. Very good, I like that. In secondary transition and one, very good by Michigan. All right, going to be a 2-3 formation that I'm seeing right now. Good job. Get back to the high post. Absolutely, yeah. Every pass made, get back to the high post. The opposite guard needs to get back to the high post because if they have Sarah Strong there, you've got to make sure. Some players you're okay going to the high post, right? Other players you don't want to make sure they don't get the high post touch. Sarah Strong is one person you probably want to have to make sure you kind of really make sure she's out in the high post and kind of deny the high post touch. We have it right here. Come off it. Very good. Good play. I don't know why the guard's there. Close out. Box out. Good, Michigan. I give that a C+, B-. One thing I want to see is the top two guards. If Sarah Strong if Sarah's on the high post, you got to make sure the other guard gets there and gets their, we talk about it all the time, they got to be on the high side so they don't get screened, and they got to have their hand out to make that high pass, to make that high pass difficult. Pass in, very good. Very good, yep. Three's doing a good job. Close out, yep. You're going to have to do it, yep. A little bit easy, but that's okay. And again, this blow by went to a little bit better, but that was a tough closeout. The angle she took is okay here because, again, you have the wing defense here. What we want to do is kind of like angry by a little bit more to the strong side. This is an advanced technique we don't talk about in the 2-3 zone a lot, but you can't really, this is nitpicking because it's a tough closeout. Could be a little bit better closeout, but the effort, at least they understand what they want to do in the zone defense so far, which is very good. That when you see zone teams, you want to make sure, hey, if they don't play it often, make sure they know what they want to do in it. Got to get those loose balls. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, right, guys? That's tough. Yeah, UConn. A lot of transition by UConn. That's been their best offense right now. And it's not like Michigan can do a zone press because they haven't scored a lot on the full court. Got to get back here. Off a miss. Is Michigan going to get back in their zone? Got to get back in transition. Tough drive, yep. And again, that all started with the push in transition. That all started with the push in transition. Pivot. That's good feet work, as Shaq would say. Good feet work. Coming off here. All right, Michigan, let's see what we got here. And again, points that pay a big reason is why, yeah, they have good players, but in transition, we're going to see a ball screen here. I'm surprised they don't go guard to guard. I actually can 3, I guess, but I'm surprised they don't set a guard to do that. So it could be a little bit of a mismatch here. See if UConn switches that. They're going to go under that screen. Pop for the 3. Very good, Michigan. Very good. All right, we got some life here. Zoner, come over here. Very good. Come off it. If there's probably a high post, very good. Come off it. Now, that wing's got to be up a little bit more aggressive, too. That one's going to be more aggressive, too, coming out there for Michigan. You see that, guys? Like this right here, because of the high post, covered in the high post there, that wing's going to be up higher to start because that should be the wing responsibility, and you bump down. So wings gotta be a little bit more active there. Down by 15. Plenty of game left, though. Plenty of game left. Go down screen here. No foul here. Okay. That's tough to go one-on-one with number 22. Yeah. Pass, pass. Swing, swing. Iverson cut because this is something that the Sixers used to do all the time with Larry Brown, Allen Iverson for the Sixers. Look at that set. We see this a lot in women's basketball, by the way. This set we see a lot in women's basketball right here. Come off it, ball screen, then a crackback screen right here for a shooter. Just, for whatever reason, the women's basketball game, the coaches love that set. Love that set. In transition here. Foul. All right. Man, this is getting away from Michigan, but let's see if they can just settle down more, get some shots here. It's been tough right now. Can't get anything in transition. Half court's been tough here. And UConn is looking now defense here, being very aggressive on the passes here. Flare screen. Again, Michigan's trying to drive some of these, right? They try to drive some of these, try to get it some space here to attack, but they haven't been able to. It's been very difficult. All right. All right, good save. That happens. Does that go in? Look what I found, number 20 says. Look what I found. Gets in. Very good. All right, UConn. Okay, they're just pushing the ball. Very good by Michigan. Okay, it's a save. All right, let's see this zone defense. Let's see some zone defense. Let's see if they can get some stops in the zone. Let's go. Switch off right there. That's tough action right there. Come off at high post. You got your hands got to be ready there. Your hands got to be ready for contest there. Get it. Good job. Way to get after the floor. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Get after the floor there. Way to work hard. Way to work hard there. 6-point game here. Michigan's in their man now. Getting the high post here. Going to go to their zone look. Into man. Double screen. They don't switch. Notice these teams aren't switching too much as often as I would. We saw a double screen there. Michigan did not switch it. Swing, swing. Tough shot. Look, that's a shooter, though. You can tell by just the way she can shoot. She can form it. Man, this is just, it's just in transition. Michigan's got to find a way to slow them down. Do you send them back? Do you send 5 back here? I think if you're UM, the issue is more offensive than defense because, again, UConn's been crazy in transition, but Michigan hasn't done this as any favor in the offensive end. Got to score some buckets when you play against an elite team like this. Let's see if they can do that. And you could say, well, shouldn't they be sending 5 back? They are sending bodies back, folks. They are sending bodies back. This guy sprint back right here. Very good. And they can't, on a makes, they can kind of slow the game down by going to zone press or a type of man press, but they haven't been able to do that. Because they haven't made a lot of buckets. Come off it, very good. Get that. In transition here. Pick and pop 3, very good. There you go. That seems like a player that they're really UM's really looking for. Good. Dribble hand off, just switch that. High post guard's got to be there. This guard, even if that's a shooter, you still got to be in the high post. You still got to be down here, kind of gapped up a little bit, down here, gapped up a little bit to make sure it doesn't happen. We talked about the zone, guys. We have zone videos down below. Got to be there in the high post. We don't want our center to go up the high post too much because when that happens, a lot of high lows, and you just get twisted in the defensive end. That's why you don't want your goalie going to the high post right away, only as a quick reaction where, okay, the ball's in the high post. Now we fan out, and our center goes up, closes out, and we all are in a, we call it fan out, which is a man-to-man defense. We're all in man-to-man as soon as that happens. And again, I got videos of zone. Watch the Merrimack video down below. I'll link it in the description if you guys want to see zone defense. Good take. All right, Michigan. They're starting to press transition a little bit more. Their zones making UConn slow down when they're in the half court. That's fine. Their high post, very good. And again, this right here, This right here, she comes over here. Very good. But again, you got to be in a stance to be active. When this happens, she just kind of gave up in the play here a little bit. Like, you got to move over there a little bit quicker. Because now she's like, oh, her first 2 steps are very slow. She wasn't active. She wasn't in athletic stance. She wasn't moving. That's part of the reason why it happens. Still, the shot's going to go off, but you have to get back to your spot, then out. What she did, she had to go out, in, and then out. You want to go in, then out. You never want to go out, in, and out. Pack line concept here. You want to be in the gap. So you don't have to go back in and then out. All right. Very good here. You don't have to play that too much. I don't think she's a 3-point shooter here. Very good brush of the ball here. Michigan's defense zone is decent. I didn't go for the steal. I think she went for the steal a little bit. It works, though. I think she went a little bit too aggressive for the steal there, but I understand. I can't fault that for a player going for steals. When you're playing the zone defense, it's like, hey, act natural, and then you can always regress back. Number 3, this person likes to shoot it. Number 1. Yep. This is their UM's go-to play here. Do a lot of different things here, looks like. Oh, good. Low post. Have a little bit sooner, right, guys? They had one a little bit sooner. Very good. Number 1's a good player for UM. It'll be a Big Ten all-conference team. UM fans, you can let me know below. Post here, good job. Let's move back and after. Yep, very good. Good job. Switch up. Come up here, 12. Come on, that's you, 12. All right. If they're down screen, 12 could have been there as well, because that's. We don't talk about this in the zone. When a down screen happens on that side, we call it like a down screen in the zone. It's just a simple switch. We got to make sure we get out there, unless that's not a shooter. But usually it's for a shooter. We want to get out there. All right. What are we doing here? High-low. The way to combat the high-low is you pressure the hell out of the ball. You make them deck it. If you're coaches, if you're a high school coach, college coach, and you're like, man, they have a really big, let's just pressure the ball here. Let's just pressure the ball here if you're worried about the high-low. And we're screaming like a mismatch. So, like, there should be a call saying, like, orange, red, which means, hey, I need help. Or, hey, we got a mismatch down low defensively, so the ball pressure's got to be a lot bigger. Even though this is like a forward on a guard maybe, right? You've got to be there. And, of course, we want help side, but I think that's might be FUD, right? FUD's a great thing for a shooter, too, so you can't help off that. So you got to see better ball pressure to make that pass difficult. And make it like a code, right? Say, hey, red, which means, hey, when you see that, that means we got to pressure the ball because we have a high-low mismatch. You do this against really good double screen action. Very good. UConn's not going to switch it. UConn will switch that. And Sarah Strong just moving her feet in with her guard. Man, what a player. I think she's from South Carolina, right? All right, they're in a head tap. Let's see if it's their chin action or if they just do a ball screen. Oh, 14 seconds left. All right, my bad. When you see head tap, sometimes it's like a quick ball screen, right? Double handoff. That's tough. Very good. This is why she's just a player, right? We talk about balance all the time. She squares up. I don't like to say square up, but she goes up. She's balanced. We talk about balance. As long as you're balanced with a shot, not rushed, and she has that good arc. Because a lot of players struggle when they're fading away. They just don't have any arc, or they overcompensate with it. All right, let's go, UM. You're still in this ball game. You're in this ball game. I know it's down, but you're not out yet. You tell your players this. I know when we were getting blown out, it's like, hey, where else would you rather be here? We still got another half here. Where else do you want to be? We got nowhere else to go. We got to be here. Let's give it our all, right? Let's give it our all, so let's see what happens. That's what you tell your team when they're down half. Hey, there's nowhere else you want to be. Nowhere else you want to be, and we can't just forfeit the game, so let's play it out. That's tough. High-low, that's tough. Let's see what UM does with their adjustments here. Let's see if they change up anything. Let's see their zone. They'll probably go into more zone as they did. So UConn just has to take some more time off the clock. Oh, very good. And we'll see if UConn doesn't play in transition. If you let UConn play in transition for a full 4 quarters, you're going to be in trouble here. Very good here. Come off. Very good. Yeah, I'd like to see number 5. I'd like to see this player just more active in the zone. Be ready after every pass here. Very stunt. Good stunt there. Good stunt there by the guard. Very good. Speaking of which, we got to get after it. We got to get, all right, let's go. Good out. Good job. In transition here. Come off it. Swing, swing. Very good. They're finding this player a lot. Come off it. High low. All right. What is that? A foul? All right. Well, the good thing is stopped the transition bleed out, which they got him back in the game by 14 points, but now they just got to get some stops and some scores here. Easier said than done here. Wing, that's got to be your responsibility, Wing. That's Wing's responsibility. Remember, we talked about the wing. Your job is to take away the 3 down the corner here. All right, let's go. Good stop. Notice how UConn, usually on the ball here, they're like send someone on there. It's like a big, almost like Nova Southeast or like Crutchfield for Division II to do this a little bit because they play that aggressive style of defense. But it's to slow that pace down initially too. Could do it as well, but it's got to be that tempo. Very good. Come off it. We're talking about that change of direction. We see a lot in the women's game. That drive one way, spin back the other way. All right. All right. Come on, Michelle. We got to get a stop. Let's get a stop here. UConn has been getting in transition half court. We'll see what happens. Post is a down screen. Call this like zoom action down screen into a dribble handoff usually. Come off and curl it. She just needs a little air time and she gets it. Very good. Run some more actions for her. Keep doing that. Off as a foul. Wow, okay. Going the other way. Interesting. 5-point ball game. Down screen, come out. We're cutting here. Get after it. UConn aggressive here. They set these flare screens for 12 into a down screen. Very good. They're moving a little bit. I like it. They're moving here. What are we doing? We cutting? We splitting? What are we going to do here? Come off here. Tough shot. Yeah, but as long as we get the ball to the post, we're splitting. We're splitting the post, which means like we're screening away or cutting away. Very good. They try to set a fade screen. UConn try to set a ghost screen or a fade screen there. Just upper body strength right there. It's just tough. But like that, it's just tough because it's like, well, you put a guard on her, she's going to just overpower you. Put a big on her, she's going to take you off the dribble here. Again, UConn hasn't gone out in transition. Very good. UConn hasn't gone out in transition as much, which is a good job for UM. This go in? Does not. Go the other way. All right. 7-point ball game here. Let's go. In the zone look here. Gotta be more active here. I want to see us more active, UM. Gotta be a bit more active there. So this wing right here, you never want to get screened in the zone, right? When this is happening right here, we switch it down screen. You got to get out there, right? First of all, there shouldn't be 2 on the ball here. Ball goes over here. We're still with the ball. We call this a trigger saying, hey, down, 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 or side, side, side. Call it something. We call it side down, which we know it's a down screen from the side. When that happens, that she keeps with the ball, right? And then we come out there because usually this is for a shooter. Usually right here, this is for a shooter, and the wing, it's tough for her to get out there, which we talked about earlier, is the wing has to get out there, but if it's a side down that we call it in the zone, we don't see it a lot in them. It's not too common, but you want to get out there so like, hey, you have the ball, so I'm now with the side action. And it's if you're not used to the zone, it's not something that you're used to, but it's like a matchup type principle in the zone, and it's why when I coach a zone, it was something we were very good at because it's just all we did. It was our primary defense, actually. Just little things like that can make a zone just huge. Very good. Some free lights. Let's get a shot. Good job. Good job. And again, UConn hasn't really got out in transition, right? This quarter, guys. Hasn't got out in transition as much. And they've been slow a little bit. High-low here. Good help. Can we get it? Oh, wow, okay. UConn wasn't ready in this transition. Yeah, UConn wasn't ready for that. I don't know why. All right. Got to bump that sooner. Okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in it. Come out there. Very good. Come out. Bump back now. Okay. Come over. You can double if you have to. You can double if you want to. Right there would have been a good time at UM to double if they wanted to right there. All right. Let's see what happens here. Again, UConn full court. Okay, we see this a lot in the men's game. Even in the NBA, we see it more and more just to slow it down so you don't use a full clock here. Back screen into a ball screen. We've seen this before with UM. Very good stuff by 35. Look at that. Just good defense by UConn here. Still, though, run your stuff, Michigan. Run your stuff. Run your stuff. It's a foul. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Good job with the zone here. Come out here. Very good. Swing responsibility. Swing responsibility, number one. It's your responsibility. Now it's guard responsibility. Yep. Wing pop out. Come back. Very good. Very good action. That's when you move in the zone, guys. When you fly in the zone, you move around. That's what happens. So right here. Ready? Come out here. Very good. Ball happens. When that happens, number three's got to get in the high post here. Got to get in the high post a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker if that's a target in the high post. But notice how they're moving around in the zone. They're fine. They're getting the balls and they're moving around. Very good activity. UConn fan just saying, hey, what's going on here? Again, slowing that transition was huge. Back screen to a ball screen. Let's try to do a flare screen. Double screen right there. Number 12, head hunting for that three there. Very good. And I want to know if UConn hasn't really been as aggressive on the switches that I thought. Good drive. Offensive foul. Good job. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's see a game here. Down screen, come up. Down screen, ball screen. One pops out there. Surprised they haven't really try to run some primary action for their shooter here. Let's see if they start doing that more. Tough cut. Good job by UConn. All right, let's see it. Post there, very good. Close out. Wings gotta be there. I mean, maybe 11's not a non-shift. 11's a complete non-shift. It's one thing, but that was the wing's responsibility to be there. Okay, I don't know the personnel. UConn fans can tell me if 11's a shoot or not. You guys can comment down below. But assuming she can shoot at 33% from the three, you still want to close her out a little bit. The wing responsibility. To the corner. It's tough. All right. Let's go, UM. Tough drive there. Fake the pass there. Very good. Very good way to be. They're meeting the physicality now. They're being physical now. Notice that Michigan's trying to be a little bit more physical, too, with their posts. With that post set they ran and the earlier in the third quarter, I believe, they're in a low post set, and their big was trying to get some space there. Come off it. Very good. What a fly in there. Michigan's flying in with a lot more energy. Foul. Pass out. Cross screen for a post up for Sarah. They're doubling her now. Almost like a triple team now. All right. Try to do a cut there. Very good. That's a bad pass, though. Good job. Good ball pressure. Let's see what UM run. Let's run our stuff here. We're gonna get into here. Notice how they're getting, but like their bigs are now a little bit more aware. We're talking zoom action almost. Down screen to off number 12, and they have quick shooters. UM just gonna shoot quick. Yeah, UM's gonna shoot quick. So and I'm surprised why UConn just isn't switching more aggressively. Yeah, I guess 11's a non-shooter then. That just they did not close out for her at all. They weren't worried about her. Just sagging off her. I don't leave your feet there. Don't need to. Very good. Very good. That zone is very good. Be active. Active hand. Gotta have an active hand there. Very good. Gotta have an active hand there. I'm surprised they're not just running more zone type sets now, UConn. They can run. We talk about our bulldog play, right? That Vic Schaefer taught us that we do with his zone offensive play. So, UM just trying to get out there. Can't get it. If you don't want to screen the top of the zone, then just run some more cutting stuff. Very good. Offensive foul. Wow, okay. Good job. Come back it. Who's that to? Who's that to? All right. UConn now getting a little threat here. It's a 4-point ball game now. This is good. This is great. High ball screen. All right. I do think UConn should come out with a couple more sets for their zone here. And the sets they can run is they can keep looking for low post, but I'm surprised they're not cutting as much as they should be, as they can in the zone. Not saying it's going to work, but at least it gets them moving more because they've been a lot more stagnant. Their offense has been a little bit more stagnant. Okay, very good. Come off it. Very good. There we go. In transition here. 12 doesn't. They don't need a lot of daylight to shoot some of these shooters. Like right there. Doesn't need a lot of daylight to shoot. Very good. Let's see what UConn's going to run it. Surprised UConn doesn't try to transition a little bit more. Drag it. Like I said, yep. Drag and transition and go. We're going to transition, UM? We're going to transition now? I know she could. That point could shoot there. Yeah, I don't know if that point could shoot. Wow, and the rebound. Gotta be tough here, UConn. You gotta start being a little bit tougher here. All right, let's see it. We got that zone. The zone's coming back, guys. I love seeing zones. Good zones. Get after. Let's see it. Flare screen here. Yep. Yeah, that's just that. That's just. We talked about a screen on the top of the zone here. This is just something that when you know they got to communicate, hey, flare, 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 flare. So when that happens, this guard needs to get her literally behind on the top leg so you don't get screened here. You don't get pinned here. And that's one of their best players too, right? So you got to be saying, hey, flare, 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 flare. So you make the contact first. You get over. You don't get screened. Your top leg's over. Because when you go below that, it's game over. It's game over. It's game over. So I want to see the wing or the goalie more communicate. Again, one responsibility as a goalie is to communicate. By the way, do you guys know what I meant by that? Like, when that screen happens, you've got to get your foot also. Both your feet have to be above her foot. So right here, see the screen right here? Both her feet should be right here. She should know screen's coming. She should be making contact first, and both their feet should be there. Both their feet should be there. Above her other feet. All right. CUM. Let's run it. Good strong base there. Gonna do a double screen away. Gonna cut for a down screen here. She just seriously want to go up there. Doesn't a lot of daylight. Gets after it. How is UConn guarding these screens here? They don't want to switch because it's a big. I understand that, but if push comes to shove here, I think you're gonna have to start. You're going under. Yeah, because I think when UM starts getting hot from 3 there, I think switching it is definitely an okay move to do. Are they gonna transition here? Way to get back here, UM. Tough shot. You're okay with that if you UM. Pull up in transition. You're okay with that. UConn should break here. UConn should really be breaking here. Yeah, I'm surprised they're walking the ball up. They've walked the ball up 3 times now. Flare screen into it. Very good. Good help defense by the center here. Short change that. Five-point ball game, guys, right? 5-point. Tough. There, she missed the last 2 shots there. They were makeable. Is UM going to transition out of this? No, UConn getting bodies in so they kind of slow it down there. Get after it. Very good. All right. Get after it here. Come after it. Michigan's showing man right now. The last 2 possessions, they've been man. Last 2 or 3 possessions. That double screen for Fudd. Michigan going to switch that. See what Michigan did here, guys? Screen's coming over here. What they're going to do, they're just going to take that away. Just switch it, get out of it, deny her, absolutely jump switch. It's what I thought UConn would do a little bit more of when the shooters are getting hot. Alrighty. Ball screen. Dump down pass. Can we make it? Tough. Kind of want that back if you're Michigan. All right. See if UConn gets after it. UM's getting back with purpose. Yep, that's why she's considered a really good player. All right, let's see what happens here. 8-point ball game, still winnable game. 5 minutes left. Let's see it. Will they run for their shooters now? Will they get some more shooters? Because if you guys are going to switch it, you guys see some right there. They're not going to switch it. It has some daylight. Number 12, it seems like these guys can shoot it off really quickly. So they're giving you some daylight to really fire it away here. Very good ball movement right here. Yep. Good job. You got to shoot that. That's a tough shot. It's one of those shots where the coaching staff is like, could have had it. That only would have went in. All right, back in the zone look here. When the ball goes in the high post, you want a man out. You never want 2 on the ball here for shooters, right? So as soon as the ball goes in the high post, your wings drop down. They take the high-low pass away, and your guards, you want to go out to the best 3-point shooters, right? So it's almost like a man. But right here, they sent 2 on the ball, which is a big no-no. It's a big no-no because against great shooters, you give them a quick look. Don't want that to happen, just like what we saw there. So the ball goes in the high post like that. The goalie, the center, closes out. Wings drop back for the high-low or the perimeter, depending where their man is. Usually they look for a high-low, so it's going to be in the block. Then the guards fan out to the perimeter. Second chance points, guys, right? Second chance points. Love the excitement. 3-point shot, I know all day. Just want to see one of those go in for huh? Very good action by Look at that. Come over here. Come off. She's a great shooter. Screen the screener. Have that. Very good. Good play by All right. Let's see the zone action. 4 minutes ago. Plenty of time left. Got to get stops, though. Got to get stops. They try to look to the high-low. Yeah, they try to look to the high-low. They were trying to get it to the high-low look there. It's a wide open look. Nothing else you can do. I mean, you're. By the way, this right here should be Wing's responsibility right here. Like, this happens because we're worried about the high poster. This Wing has got to get out there and then come back, and this guard's got to come down then out to drive, to plug the drive. Good set by UConn. We noticed how UConn kind of got more organized in the last 3 minutes in the zone, too. And 1. Man. Well, that was a transition bucket by UConn, right? Transition bucket by UConn. Okay, the game's kind of away from Michigan. Let's see if they can just grow back. They got to start getting some points here, though. Got to start getting points, and don't let UConn run in transition. Back screen, ball screen stuff. I like to do that. This time, notice how UConn's get out here. They're just on the ball here, and they're skinning up, trying to get over top the screen more because they were kind of going under a couple times and it bit them. So they're not going to switch it. They're going to go over. Good high post. Again, their bigs are kind of being more aggressive now, taking the fight to them. You can tell by their positioning with their footwork. Or Shaq would say feet work. What open 3 there? What happened here? We just worried about do we not think she can shoot the 3? I guess the scout says she can't shoot the 3. But still, though, interesting. That is still the guard's responsibility there, though. That's what I'm worried about. Interesting. She's worried about the high post and then flashing double high, I guess. Very good turn. Look at them lock and trail. Look at UConn. We call this lock and trailing. Other guys call it tagging. Where, like, you know a screen's coming. You want to get onto them. You want to get ideally you want to lock on, get your forearm onto their body, and just force them over top the screen and almost like a curl, right? Almost like a curl. You want to go over, skinny on through, get after it. Almost like that. I want to see a little bit closer, but again, she could have been attached a little bit closer from the get-go. But again, very good. Don't want to get a shot that have her curl it, then go up for a three. Good high-low look. Get after it. Good offensive rebound. Second chance points, guys. Second chance points. 10-point ball game. All right. You got a transition opportunity for Michigan here. Very good. 8 points now. Don't have to trap or foul if you can get a stop here. If you get a stop here, you don't have to trap. Don't have to trap or foul yet. If you want to play a numbers game, you can. If Michigan does not get a score here, though, they will have to really extend their defense and be more aggressive here. It's a 10-point ball game with 2:30 to go. You can't just sit back. Very good. Now you got more playroom now. Don't have to foul. You don't have to trap here, but you got to get a stop here. I would still look to maybe trap if it goes short corners or if you see a trapping situation, but play it out here. Oh, that happens. Okay. Very good by the wing. Very good anticipation. Very good. Foul there. And one. Let's go. 6-point ball game. Now it's a play now. All right. Just get your stuff. UConn's got to run it. High-low. Look for high-low. Yep. And again, right here, this is tough when you pass it real quick. It's really tough here. Usually you want to go in a 1-1-3 set. Usually that's why we see 1-1-3s. But right here, if you know you're worried about the high post here, number 3, she's got to get her leg above the other person's leg right there, and her hand's got to be above the uniform, above her chest, like right across it to make it difficult. And I'm not sure why she came out there. Try to trap it there. Look for a high-low. Doesn't have it. Sprint out. And you get the ball there. Okay. If you let the ball run out, UConn's just going to run it out. If that's okay, but I would like to be more aggressive here if you can. Because UConn's not dumb enough to, like, shoot quick. There we go. Gotta get a stop here for UConn. Good job. Would be aggressive there. Could have done a better job with sealing with her footwork there. Double screen, cut back to a screen there. She doesn't need a lot of daylight to shoot. Man, it's just weird that we're not, like, in this situation, we should be in a code where just no threes. We talked about there's 2 UM players who can get the shot up really quick. We talked about this earlier about switching the screens here. I get it. You don't want a big on a guard, but at least getting her 2, because a 3-point shot that these guys can make is just momentum changer, right? A 2 doesn't really hurt you because it's 2 possession game. But I'm just surprised we're not getting after it and just switching that. Very surprised. Man, a 5-point first quarter. Rough. Yeah, don't need to foul. We just play it out now. Very good. Wing right top. Bump back. Yep. Wing, that's you, Wing. That Wing! No! Oh, man, this hurts. This hurts right here. Wing gets back here. The opposite guard, when you're worried about this right here, the opposite guard has to be here. The opposite guard has to be here because it's a solo side. We're okay with the ball going to 12. 12 showed doesn't even like to shoot here, right? Doesn't like to shoot here, right? So you have to just be in the high post more if you're worried about the high post, because the goalie's responsibility is not the high post. We talked about this. It's the low post. So this guard has got to be over there more. We're okay with the pass going from here to here because that wing can come out and get that. Then we can bump back. And the wing's got to be up there, too. I don't know why the wing's up there. The pass was happening. It's just multiple contests because the wing was worried about high post. Hey, we're about the high post. No, it's the opposite guard. I'm talking about this guard responsibility is a high post. If you're so worried about it. It's tough. All right, let's see what UM can advance the ball here. Back finishing for a shot. Yep, very good. Doesn't he allow to score? Yep, very good. Right here. Good play, by the way, for UM. Let's take a look at it one more time. Down screen, wheel it around. Low post to a flare. This is a shoot. I don't get it. Like, yeah, I understand, but this should be a switch. Any screens, we should be switching. We should be out there. Because if she curls it, we're still switching. Yeah, we're going to have a guard on a big, but again, that's okay. Surprised UConn didn't switch a lot in these quarters. Not sure what Sarah was trying to... Like, what are we worried about? And that's something that non-shooters do. Playing the foul game, which you have to. You could go for a trap right away. What happens? Oh, they shoot 2 free throws. All right, they shoot 2 free throws. All right. Could go for a trap right for a steal, but foul right away is okay. A lot of coaches just don't mess around. Don't want to waste time. Such very good. Flare screen again. They go under it this time. Interesting. Yeah, they still didn't switch it. Interesting. I'm just surprised at this, where we know this is coming again. It's a low post. I'm not sure what we're worried about here, guys. Like, we're about dives, cuts. We come together. We talk through, we touch through. We come together on this, right? We should be on the screen. We come together on this because if a slip happens, they're still in our body. They get into us, right? That's okay. It's a 2-point play. But right here, when we're together for a switch here, when we're together for it, we can just switch it through. And yes, the big's going to slip. We're going to have a big on guard. But again, I think the 3 hurts a little bit more. Still a tough shot by 12, don't get me wrong. Still a tough shot by 12 to do it. I'm surprised. Sarah can guard guards too a little bit, no? Oh, you gotta get something here. Yep, tried to. All right, 3-point ball game. They're out of timeout, so they can't extend it. Tried to. Yeah, they didn't have timeouts. Man, this is a great game, guys. Guys, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And as always, keep your sights on basketball vision. Thank you so much.